Morning guys, Nathan at Caprani Plumbing and Heating here. I'm the director of the company. Just going to do a little day in the life of a small business. Hope you enjoy. So we're up early, it's 4 o'clock now. Just got the coffee ready. Just getting a few bits set before which the business manager arrives. Lights up about 4 am, obviously average person gets about 7 in the morning. We're gauging about 3 extra hours a day really, which is about 15 hours a week, and at the end of the year if you add it all up you get about a month back really of the average person here doing paperwork and stuff, so it helps out really quite a lot. Just waiting for Rich to rock up now, so...
Morning.
One of the reasons I like to get up early, like I say, is family time's a big thing for me, so I like to get up, do a bit in the morning, and obviously spend a bit of time with the kids, obviously give them the breakfast, but the lads are here now, so we're going to get cracked on outside and just have a quick chat with the lads. Right, we know what's going on today, don't we? Obviously, you told every Ashley's this morning trying to prepare.
That's bed first, isn't it?
Yeah, bed first. Thought if we do all that, then we'll go John Bishop Burton, the leaking Woodson, but I'll send you this in a message. Leak under the sink, it's going to be a waste trap. I've been to this before, right, just estates team obviously. Start buying gear like mental, do you know what I mean? Right, so I'll get it all off BS, we'll get a proper stock plug in place.
Like with the gear.
No, but Rich is going to get something sorted, isn't he? Obviously.
Yeah.
Band stocks and stuff, then we can go from there, can't we?
Are we sorting out all the fittings then?
So first job of the day, we're literally just on the way to finish a job. Obviously it's the first job like, but just we've completed this job. It's been a big install down in West Ella for one of our clients. We've put a new plant in from and upgraded the full system on the floor heating for the gallery and stuff, so we're just going to head there now and do all the final snags and just do our handover pack to the customer really and show what it's all about. Right guys, just rocked up to site in West Ella, just got the finished portfolio basically for our client. We're just going to pop inside, hand it over to him, give him a quick briefing, and then we'll bring him in and show you what's what. Right, here you come then guys, so just going to show you what's done with this property. This first little bit really, we just utilised an extension put on, so the customer wanted a new utility room basically, so we've put new service in here for the washing machine and the dryer, just more easy for the customer basically. We step into the plant room. Well, it's going to be a plant room, again this is part of utility as well, more for the dog to live in this one. Eventually it's going to have worktops and stuff put around the area, but as it stood, this full plant literally was inside the building as it stood now, but we've literally taken it out fully and rejigged it all here. We've had our electrical team on it as well, we've rewired obviously the full circuits, new zones it and everything, so we split this up into 4 zones now. So she's got main heating in the house, underfloor heating zone, 2 and 1 for the main kitchen, as well as obviously the hot water, producing lots of hot water, new vented cylinder. So yeah, been a bit of a project, about 2 to 3 days on this getting it done, but customers really over the moon with it, and the biggest thing for us is customer use at the end. It's nice and easy for them to use, so yeah, and we'll take you somewhere else and show you around the house as well. Coming to the master bedroom, again, beautiful room, got beautiful views outside the garden as discussed before. Another designer made it installed here, really well kicking some really nice heat out. Big thing for us on this job was the valves. The customer picked these polished nickel valves, really liked them. I think they set the full job off like really nice start to this as well. The ensuite for the client that I've installed, open plan, love it. Again, we've done all our work on it now. We've installed a new bath, installed the radiator as well as the toilet as well. A few little bits to finish off on the customer side. They're getting a bespoke basin made which they're installing themselves, so we've just put the first 6 provisions in from now to make it work. Obviously, we are done with the job, but if they do want us to come back, more than happy to come and help them install it. But just the bath and everything sets it off for freestanding. Love it, really nice. Happy with the colour and everything with this one. Really good. Right, morning guys, just finished up here today at West Ella. Let's just show you what's going on, just literally complete. Johnny is here on site now, they're just getting finished doing what they was doing. We are all complete now, as looking around the site earlier on the Instagram. There's a few rooms that won't finish, but these guys getting it done. Our work's all complete. Again, if the customer needs anything done in the future, they know to call. Cheers guys. Just going to have a quick coffee. It's a little time that we don't get much time in the day. Usually we don't even get our lunch like I say, but as long as I can grab a coffee, keep me going day, keeps me happy and keeps me sane. Cheers pal, you too mate. Alright, see you soon bud. Right, we're heading up to Everton Drive now. Got another client we're just a new client to fair, we're doing a bit of work for, but cut a long story short, what's happened is they've had a few trades come in, given prices for the work to be done, but they've been let down terribly, just literally ruining the full job from So Caprani have approached them basically, and we've said to them, look, we'll take the full job on from, going to go from the range from the plastering, the electrics, the plumbing. All we'll do is use our subcontractors that we work on with all our jobs. We're going to put them direct to the client, and the client's going to come through me or Rich, so they've got one point of contact, and the job should run a lot smoother and run a lot better as well, like I say. So yeah, looking forward to getting stuck into this one. So we're just at this boiler now for the client. We've got no hot water, no heating. I've kind of diagnosed it over the phone. I'm pretty certain that the PCB board's gone on the boiler, but we've just obviously come today. We're going to do a few checks and make sure. I've got a PCB board on standby at the merchant, so if it has gone, we can go pick it up and get them sorted out today. Just going to carry out a few electronical tests. First things first, for us massively, one receiving the engineers that work at the company, is safety at first. So we make sure they're electronic isolated. I'm just going to pop the fuse out just to make sure, because we don't want to be getting a nasty shock. We'll whip this case off on the boiler. So now we've opened the case on the boiler, we're going to get inside to the PCB, check all this out. This part basically is the brains of the boiler, and what this does is it's electronical side, so all the actions that the boiler goes through to push hot water and heating all works from here basically. So what we're going to do, we'll expose it now, do a couple of electrical checks, I'll show you how it's done, just to see if it is the PCB that's gone, which I do believe is faulty to be fair. Now it's exposed, we'll put the electric back on, we're going to carry out a proper test on the appliance. So I've just carried out my test now. I've got 240 volts at the board, but the boiler still isn't working. Would tell me that we need a new PCB, but there's one more thing we can check based on this appliance. There's a quick blow fuse on these. These are prone to going, and I've had it a few times before. So again, hopefully if it's this, it can save the customer in excess of nearly £250. So we'll give this a check out, looking for continuity on it, and obviously, hopefully, it's gone. See, I've got continuity there, so I know that my testers are working. Yeah, it looks what it is. I think we'll just go down the road replacing the fuse first and see what's going on, because it looks to us that the fuse has gone and potentially we don't need to replace the PCB, so customer will be happy about that one. Right, so I've just put the new fuse in. There's been a bit of a process of elimination this one. New fuse is in, it keeps popping for some reason, so what I've had to do is disconnect the main components, the fan, the gas valve, the pump. I've narrowed it down now to the fan's working, gas valve's working, the boiler's firing. When I'm plugging the pump in, it keeps popping the fuse, so looking at this scenario now, we're going to have to more or less likely get a new pump, but we're going to give it a try and see what happens. We'll plug it in and obviously hopefully it should kick in, because the pump was severely jammed. So we'll get this set up now and see if we can yeah, faulty pump, so it's going to be a new pump. We need to install this one. You can see we've done it again. The boiler's gone through its procedures of starting up, fans running, gas valves kicking, everything. Pump flow switch is not kicking in, the pump's not running. Sounds like the capacitor inside's gone. It's trying to send the charge to the pump, it's not working, so it's just blowing every time. So we'll have to head to the merchants and go get a new pump and get this sorted out for the customer right now. Nice one guys, cheers for that, alright. See you later. Right, just acquired the pump from Express Heating Spares. Going to get back to this job now and get it fitted, so I'll catch you soon. This new one I'm going to install, we're going to get the system drained down ready to put the new part in, so we'll get underway with this then, shall we? So we've just installed a new pump, going to start getting the system filled up now, and just check that it is working, and it will work fine, like I say. Just get the final commission done on the boiler. The sheet's fired and working now, so we're getting some heat for the heat exchange, so customer will be happy. That's saved a bit of money on that side. Sorted. So just finished up here now, obviously customer's working for the boiler to get the van packed, is the big thing. Every job let's get the van packed as it was, so we're good for the next job. I know where all my gear is straight away, so just a couple of seconds just putting things back. So we're going to head up to next now. We've rearranged a few jobs with Rich in the office. The call that we're taking earlier about the gas safety for customer that's selling the house, we're going to pop up there now, get the key code, get the key out of it and get it all certified, so I'll show you what we do. just at the gas safety, customer spoke with earlier, a bit of an urgent one really, because like I said, the house is sold now, and on Monday they're doing the exchange, so we've been called in. Just going to access the property now and carry out the gas safe as we discussed on the phone earlier. So she's given us the key code, so when we get the key out, obviously they're here. And get into the property and see what's going on. So we've just entered the property now, going to carry out a gas test before we do any works at all. Obviously we don't want to, we start touching the gas on the boiler and there's an issue, so if I do a gas test first before we touch anything, then I know what I'm working with when I do the final test and all the works we've done. Right, so just carry out the gas test. Gas is all sound in the property, so we're going to pop upstairs to the boiler and have a look how safe it all is. So with this one, like I say, we're not doing a service on this, it's just a gas safe for the customers so they can get the property sold. So usually on a service we shut the full appliance down and give it a clean out inside, but it's just visuals today on the gas test, check the boiler's burning correctly and everything, and just make sure it's all working safe really. See here, going through its sequence, it's doing what it should be doing. Give it a few seconds and it should ignite the gas. Boiler's working nice and efficient about looks it, but we use this bit of equipment here, Telegram, just to check obviously that the fumes and the boiler is burning correctly as it should be, so we'll get underway with this. Just going to test it with our flow gas analyzing probe for the flow point on here. This will just tell us basically how clean the boiler is working and if it's running efficiently, which it should be, so we'll get underway with this and see where we're at with it. So I've finished gas analysing the boiler, it's all running nice and clean. Let's do a sticker as well, like I say, I'll put this on the boiler so whoever comes in next, if they want to do work doing the boiler, they can give us a call and all the details on there for what we've done. So just moving the times now as a company, we do all out, used to do, going back a few months ago, everything was paper, but we're doing it all online now. Rich, our business manager, works for us. He's got some new software on the phones which works well for all engineers, so everything gets put on the phone now, goes back to the back office and they can do it from their end. Right, all finished guys, gas certification's all done, so if we get locked up here, gonna head up to Cinnamon and Greenham now. I've got to go to drop some keys off and see you there. Change your plan now, it was meant to go dropping the keys off at Cinnamon and Greenham, but as always, one of the business day-to-day things change literally within minutes, so what we're going to do now is going to pop and catch up with the lads, see how they're getting on. We've got a spare hour now, their next job went well about 3:30, so I'm thinking if they have a bit of a recce with the vans in there, we'll go from there. We're at with the job today, lads, to get all sorted this morning and stuff.
Debbie Ashley's is all done and the 3 jobs that Bishop's done. The one in field view, that's sorted, put fill valve, nice. Siphon in. What else do we do? Ruston, kitchen, the trap in the sink, that's done, and the disabled toilet croft.
Well, shall we now just get the van started out? Like I say, if you can get a bit of racking put in your van, can't you? Good side up the vans, we'll get a bit of van stock stuff, and then obviously we'll feed back to Rich. Just finished up with the lads now, just come to see how they're getting on. Get a bit of downtime. We don't very rarely get any downtime at the company, but we've got about an hour till they can get into the next job, so I've just said to get the van sorted out, bit of a van stock check and go from there. We've got our bits, going to head off to the next one and get these stats fitted. Just got off the phone one of our clients, we've got a bit of a house refurb on Holland Road South, so we're going to have to put the stat back that we're going to fit shortly back now for about an hour. We're going to pop here now, just cut a bit of a pipe out so they can get the laminate floor and put through again. Bit frustrated because I've had our day kind of put to plan, just gone right out the window, but we'll get it sorted, so off we go. That's alright, what are we doing? Alright. Yeah, good then. We're just going to pop in now, get this rounded out down there for you. Down to the floor and can put down cart. Then, like I say, end of this week we'll be in and get everything finalised for you. And talk about all the thingies, is that alright? Hi mate. Bye. So we just popped in here, like I say, all we're going to do now is just going to get this old toilet part cut out, get it flushed to the floor for the client, and can get the flooring continued and wear in by back end of this week to get your new toilet, radiator, washing machine and sink going here as well. Right, all done there, cut outs can get tied up, then joiners can get cracked on now and get the rest of the flooring put down ready for the second fit back end of the week. Just get rocked up, got rocked to the job now. We're going to go get this stat fitted. Finally, we've been meant to be going for a couple of hours now, but as you can see, a day of this, it's just anything goes out the window, so hopefully, I haven't got a watch on today. Good for time, should be in time home for the kids as well, so great stuff, we'll get off to the next one. The lads on site, they've done a bit of jobbing today. I'm on site in the morning, so if you want, I can pop up with you, just have a little walk down, just show you what I mean, just so you get a better feel for it if that's any better. Alright, and a nice one, I'll see you in the morning, thank you. Bye bye. Just a bit of an important phone call there for Bishop Eton College. Obviously we maintain the site and do a lot of work on there. Just one of the estates seem a bit concerned. They've had a separate contract to him which has raised the tension that a pump's potentially not working, but it's just due to basically they don't really understand how the system works. We've got a full understanding, so we're going to meet up with them tomorrow and just give them one full, just to put the mind at ease more than anything. But it is as safe, everything's working fine. On the other side, when we get straight into this job now, finally I've got one of the tool bags out. You might have seen through the video today I've had a couple of different bags out. Each bag represents a different job that we do, so it just makes the job, streamlines it for us. But we're going to get the stat fitted on the boiler now and get the system working so the customer's got all the heating. Right then. Right, so we've just got this new stat installed on the boiler now, where the old one for the customer wasn't working basically. So what we've done is fit him a new wireless start. We're going to run through with the customer how it all works. Like I say, knock this up now. Boiler's fired up, just waiting for the blue light. There we are, fired up, boiler's working really well. Sorted. Now we'll get this case put back together and get out of here. Right guys, really productive day today. We've chilled for a lot. Another early start in the morning, so right now quality time with the family. So speak to you again soon. Like and subscribe. Thanks guys.